Hello everyone. So for this lesson, we're going to be using black and gold. And we're going to put this little ribbon as the little accessory to make our bottle sparkle. So some people like to just spray the bottle plain and leave it like that. But it's always good to add a little accessory to make them stand out. Sometimes too much is not good, sometimes too little is not good. So you just have to find a balance. I like black and gold because I feel that it's got this certain elegance to it. But you could, use any other color you want. So as you can see, my ribbon is pink. So I'm going to have to spray it gold. We'll have the bottle as black and the ribbon as gold. Don't feel like because you don't have this specific ribbon that you can do this. Use whatever you have available to you. The main purpose of doing crafts is not that you copy and paste. It's that it gives you an idea and broadens your mind on what you can use. Alright, so I'm wearing my mask, I'm wearing my gloves because we'll start with the spraying. We'll start with the spraying first. Yeah, and like in the other video with the spraying, we start with the bottom and then work our way to the top. So the bottle is going to be black. So we're going to start with the black spray paint. Yeah, the same brand I usually use. This is Spray Made Fast Drying Spray Paint. Yeah, it's a good brand and it's been working well for me. Yeah, so remember to hold your bottle at a distance. Shake, always remember to shake before spraying, and then you spray. So this is pretty enough for the first coat, and then I'll just put it here to dry because you need to give it some time. You can't immediately put it to stand. So I'm going to do a second coat after it dries for about 10 minutes. I'll put a second coat on the bottle. Yeah, but in the meantime, while we're waiting for it to dry, we can also start spraying the ribbon. So with the ribbon, it's the same. You just take the bottle, you shake. This is gold. You shake it, and you just spray it on top. A lot of the time, so this is okay for now, but we're going to spray it, I think about 2 more times. Yeah, so just to mention, a lot of the time you find materials, you find products that are not in the color that you want, So most of the times, the work that you see on my page, on Instagram, on Facebook, I don't find those items in the colors, that they are in the end. So you see, this is a pink ribbon, but I want something gold. So how do I make pink gold? You spray it, and that's why spray paint is so lovely and beautiful and works well. So I'm able to transform this pink into gold. Yeah, so that's just also a tip. When you're looking for items and you see certain things, maybe you want flowers, you want certain accessories, they're not in the color that you want them in. Start to think, is this something that I could spray and get the color that I want? If you can do that, then you might as well purchase them and turn them into something new, of course. So I'll just turn the ribbon. I'm just turning it. Yeah, this is the first coat, but I'll turn it and spray it again. So the base doesn't have to be the base, you can even spray just once, that's okay, because it will be at the base, it will be at the bottom. Yeah, but we're going to turn the ribbon again and then spray it. Yeah, but we wait for it to dry a bit. So I think we can do the second coat for the bottle and let it rest again one more time. You see, black works very well on this type of a bottle. Yeah, the green one. So we're just going to do one extra coat. Shake it. So put it again to rest. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the ribbon, but what I like to do is also add some glitter. You know, gold is nice as it is, it looks great, but when you add some gold glitter, it really gives it a nice sparkle and shine. So I'm also going to add some gold glitter to the ribbon, and it's important to add the glitter, you see, it's important to add the glitter just after you've sprayed, before it gets too dry, so that the glitter can stick, otherwise it will easily come off. Yeah, so here I am, I'm adding some glitter to the petals and also to the ribbon itself. Yeah, this type of a glitter jar is very helpful because it just removes a little at a time, in comparison to those where you have to sort of start measuring how it will come out. But this one is it's perfect. Yeah, so try to look for something with this type of a nozzle. It will be good for you. Yeah, I think the bottle is pretty much okay now. It has a bit of gold, but that's okay because we're going to spray spray on top of it. Yeah, so as usual with the spraying, we'll start with, I'll use my left finger, I'll put it inside, and then use my right hand to spray. Yeah, like I said, if you're outside, you could just leave it like this and go round, spray round. Yeah, but for the sake of this lesson, and since I'm indoors, it would not be appropriate for me to go around. So I'll just do it from here. Okay. So we pretty much have our first coat now. Since black easily blends with the green bottle, we're not going to do 4 coats, we're going to do 3. But it really, I wouldn't say there's a standard number. It depends on your spraying technique and the type of spray paint you have. Some spray paint, even when you do it 3 times with black, still won't give you a nice smooth look. So you will still have to wait and do a 4th coat, maybe even a 5th one, depending. But with SprayMate, I usually just do 3 coats. Yeah, when it comes to black in this case. So I'll let it settle for about 10 minutes and then we'll put the second coat. Alright, now that our 15 minutes is done, we can then put the second coat of the black spray paint. Then we just shake it, then we spray. Okay, and there you have it. Wait for another 5 minutes and then we put the last coat. So you see, spraying with black it's very easy, but I mean with any color it's easy. What matters is the patience, and you have to get the coating right. If you just go for one coat, don't be surprised when you see that the result doesn't look good. You need at least 3 coats minimum. For me, I would say you need 3 coats, especially for the body. The base, sometimes even 2 coats, like in this case where it blended well, 2 coats is okay. But usually if you want to be on the safe side, 3 coats minimum. Okay guys, so our waiting time is over. We can put the final coat now. And then we're going to just spray it on top. So guys, like you can see, look at my gloves. This would be your fingers if you're not wearing gloves. So this is why, please, I will emphasize, get gloves if you can get gloves. This will really help, especially with the spraying. You know, when you're using glue, using the twine, if you want, you can use your bare hands. That's what I do, because glue easily washes off. I mean, once it even dries on your hand, you can literally just peel it off. Yeah. But even with glue, I mean, if you want to use gloves, you can use it, though it's a little bit difficult to work with. But for the paint, having it on your hands is quite difficult to wash out. So you just don't want to expose yourself to any chemicals or something. And then again, wear a mask if you can. Do it outside in the open. Yeah, for the purpose of the lesson, I am doing it indoors, but please, you know, whether you're doing it for fun, you're doing it for business, try to have an open space where you're able to do any spraying that you want to do. Yeah, so we'll give it another 5 minutes to settle, when we'll spray again on the top. Alright, so now we can spray the top for the final time before we let it settle. Okay guys, so that's it. We can now wait about 15 to 20 minutes, let your bottle rest, okay? Because when we're putting the ribbon, you need to make sure that this paint has already dried. So guys, as you can see, the bottle has dried. You see a very nice black consistency. Yeah, you can rub it in a bit of glitter that is at the bottom. So if you actually want to drop your glitter, you can drop it on top of the bottle. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to have glitter on your bottle, but as you can see, this is a very nice black smooth consistency that you would want. Yeah, so the next thing that we're going to do is to place the ribbon and fit it on the bottle. So depending on where you want to place it, you first want to, you may not know immediately where you'd want to place it. So before you add the glue, you could put it at different positions. Do you want it here? Do you want it in the middle? Do you want it on top? Yeah, so for me, I'll go for this look, somewhere up, yeah, somewhere here, slightly above the middle. So this is where I want to place my bottle. So what I do is I dip a bit of the glue and then just mark the position where I want it to be, but I don't forget when it's actually time to put it. Yeah, so now you take glue and put it on the ribbon. For this, we don't need the gloves, we just use our bare hands. As you can see, this glue is white, but it sets clear. White glue, but that sets clear. That's what you're looking for if you don't know where to find the clear glue. I personally don't usually find clear glue, so this is what I use now and it's been working for me. Okay, you can take the ribbon and you can place it on top here. Make sure to check that it's in the middle. It's where I want it. See, a bit of glue has gone here, but that's fine. It's going to dry, and when it dries, it will be clear. So you take it, push it in, lift it, and take the ribbon round. So as you'll be able to see, the ribbon is actually longer. Yeah. So what we're going to do is just turn the bottle slowly, turn it and put it down, and lift it, put it here, and we'll get the scissors and cut it out. Yeah. So if you get the glue that sets clear, you don't have to mind so much if some of the glue gets on the other side of the bottle, because when it dries, it's going to it will go out, or it can easily peel off. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it like this. Make sure it's tight enough. Yeah. So here, you get a bit of glue, put it again. That's where it's supposed to be joining the other side. Okay. Right. So it's pretty much done. And turn it back around. Okay. Yeah, so we'll wait for the glue to settle. Here you see there's a bit of glue on the side, but it's going, when it dries, it's going to be clear. Yeah, so we give this about 20 minutes or so to dry, and then once it's done, you see that everything will be clear.